Hey folks, I'm Brendan, you're watching the Overqualified Henchman, and this week we're taking a look at the loot crate for September 2016 theme Speed. With that in mind, we're going to be doing this review as a speed run. Ready? Go! The Speed loot crate is overall a little disappointing and doesn't adhere to its theme as much as I might like, and time. A little too fast? Okay, let's take the scenic route. First off, we have this t-shirt for Stark Motor Racing, sponsored by Stark Industries, in reference to Iron Man 2, surely everyone's favorite MCU movie. The design's sharp, and normally I really like orange and blue, but we're talking about a guy who literally has gold and red backup dancers, so it seems a little weird that he wouldn't deck out his pit crew in his signature colors as well. It also seems like a weird choice, because yes, Tony did drive a race car in the movie, but if you're going to include an item for the MCU, then why wouldn't you include Quicksilver? Did they not see that coming? Next, we've got this keychain replica of the high-flying Batwing from the Tim Burton Batman movies. Despite being quite thin, it feels solid and has the level of detail we've come to expect from quantum mechanics. As much as the Batwing was probably very fast, though, it still feels like an odd inclusion. We're talking about a movie with a much more iconic Batmobile shooting flames out the back to show how fast it was, and it would have fit much better with the underlying automotive sub-theme. And just like Iron Man, Batman isn't the hero and his team most closely associated with speed, but more on that later. From Titans, we get this vinyl replica of the Cylon Raider Scar, best known for his love of the Lion King. It's a good likeness of the battle-damaged spaceship, but we're still talking about a show where the main plot was taking several seasons to get from point A to point B, which does not exactly say speed to me. Just like with the Batwing, the Cylon Raider is objectively fast, but it doesn't feel thematically fast. Moving on, we have this replica of Eleanor, the custom 67 Mustang from the Nick Cage remake of Gone in 60 Seconds. Rocking those twin black stripes long before the Bay movie vs. Bumblebee, this is a solid die-cast car, and you can even pop the hood. And finally, Gone in 60 Seconds totally fits the speed theme, and yet I'm still wondering who is this for? I like Gone in 60 Seconds well enough, but how many people out there were seriously jonesing for some kind of physical manifestation of their love of a 16-year-old Nick Cage flick? If you're going to include something from a car movie, surely Fast and the Furious or The Transporter have more contemporary fans. Not the movie literally called Speed, or if you want to stick with Jet's Top Gun. Somebody out there is surely really excited to be putting a version of Eleanor on their desk, but it's just not me, and it's probably not you either. Now, I've said we're going to be coming back to the Flash, and we are, with this collectible hood ornament of the television version of the character. It comes with a magnetic base to attach to the car, which I don't own, couldn't afford anyway, and wouldn't put this on regardless because my goodness does that look tacky. Between the fake chrome mush features and obvious themes, this looks and feels cheap and is a big disappointment. But at least the Flash squarely fits in the speed theme, right? Well, there's a problem with that too. So you only had a 50% chance of getting the Flash and a 50% chance of getting Arrow, and I don't think I need to explain the problem with that. I mean, I guess you could make the argument that he shoots arrows really quickly, but frankly that seems like a stretch. Finally, the pin for this month is a pretty cool tire design and comes with a digital copy of the entire Velocity series on Comixology. You might know Velocity is a cybernetic speedster from Top Cat with David Bowie's fashion sense. Getting all 4 issues in the DLC is a pretty sweet deal, but I feel like we need to take a moment to talk about her costume. Listen, Karen, I don't care how much Kevlar you got surgically implanted under your skin, there's no way leaving your suit unzipped like that is comfortable once you start running. Ultra Sapient Technoform Healing Factor is not a substitute for a good sports bra, honey. And if you think I'm making a big deal out of nothing, the comic actually has a scene where she gets into an argument with another woman about the relative size of her cleavage. Stay classy, Cyberforce. Ooh. Listen, the Speed loot crate was a bit of a mixed bag, and I couldn't shake the feeling that these were a bunch of items left over from other themes that were just shoved together at the last minute. It's kind of a shame because Speed seems like a really good, broad theme that just got wasted here. Maybe you disagree. You can always let me know by dropping me a comment down below. While you're at it, do me a favor and remember to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep on henching. I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats red with blood stains Lafayette, and I'm never gonna stop until I make him drop and burn him up and scatter their remains. I'm Lafayette.